Hey guys, Danielle here. Since we are still in the midst of quarantine, we're all still doing vlogs and fun little things. And so one of the things that I really enjoy doing is baking, which if you watched my last vlog, you'll know that that's kind of like a thing that I have a passion for but don't usually have a lot of time to do. And so I was trying to think of ways that I could kind of incorporate that into this channel. And so I decided to make a traditional sort of Japanese treat that the ingredients are pretty standard and you could probably make it at home too. So that's what we're going to do today. Not going to lie, I wanted to be either a baker or like a celebrity chef as a child. So being able to do this and have like my own little setup makes me feel like I'm on a cooking show, and it makes me feel really famous. And so it's super fun to like have a whole setup and not be like awkwardly holding a camera trying to do all of this. So this is also like fulfilling a childhood dream of mine. So that's how you know it's the good stuff. So the treat we're going to be making today is dorayaki. You probably know what it is from seeing it in anime a lot. It is essentially red bean paste mashed in between two pancakes to make a little like pancake sandwich, and they're super delicious. In that similar vein are things like anpan and taiyaki, which both also use red bean paste, but anpan requires yeast, which nobody can find right now because everybody and their mother is baking. And taiyaki requires special molds to make them look like the little fish shape. So that's why I decided to go with dorayaki. And I'm even going to do a substitute for the red bean paste if you don't have a Japanese market by your house. I'm really lucky and I have one right by my house, so I can get red beans fairly easily. But I'm also going to do a matcha whipped cream and strawberry filling, which is pretty easy to get your hands on the ingredients for that. So yeah, you have your nice little alternatives to choose from. So yeah, I'm super excited and we're gonna get started. Okay, so a couple things just to note. One, just a general kind of rule of thumb is to keep all of your ingredients at room temp. And so I have had everything sitting out for a while. It just generally helps the ingredients to kind of amalgamate better and blend easier because they're all at the same temperature. On that same note, try and gather all of your ingredients beforehand, just so you're not running around. Like, I'm pretty sure this is what's called, it's like mise en place, where it means you have everything at your station, and so you don't have to like be doing laps around your kitchen. And so right now I have everything right within like arm's reach of me. Side note, I don't normally bake like that. I'm just doing this for the camera, but it does help, and it just kind of like cuts down on any kind of like chaos and time running around your kitchen. So just some little things to know. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is blend our wet ingredients together. So what we have here are eggs, 2 large eggs. So we're going to combine those. And 2. So we got our eggs. To the eggs, we're going to add our sugar. So just kind of like something I've gotten in the habit of doing from baking more and more is I've been weighing my ingredients rather than using like measuring cups to measure things out. So to our eggs, we are going to add 70 grams of sugar. 70. We are going to add 1 tablespoon of honey to this mixture as well. 1 tablespoon. Sometimes you just gotta get your hands dirty. Okay, so tablespoon of honey added to our eggs and sugar. Now we are going to whisk this mixture together until it is light and fluffy. This is kind of like creaming. We don't have any butter in this, but same concept. I'm just going to mix it by hand. It's fluffy, it's pretty frothy, so I think that is good. Then we are going to put our dry ingredients into this. So first I'm going to measure out the flour, which is 80 grams of all-purpose flour, otherwise known as plain flour. So we are going to put that in there. Baking powder. So we are going to add half of a teaspoon of baking powder. We're going to put that in there with the flour. Now, super important part, we are going to sift this into this mixture. We are just going to sift that in there. I am just going to use a spatula, and I was actually looking into it because I was thinking about it, not that it's like rocket science, but I was like, oh, they both end in yaki, and so I feel like that has to have something to do with it. And so yaki in Japanese actually means like baked or grilled. And I looked, and Dora means gong. And so, like, literally translated, it means like grilled gong, which is the shape of the dorayaki because it's a pancake. Cool. So that's nice and mixed up. You can see the batter, it just kind of looks like pancake batter. Next thing we have to do is let this rest in the fridge for 15 minutes. And so we'll be back in 15 minutes and we'll go from there. While we are waiting on the dorayaki batter to rest, I decided I am going to go ahead and make the matcha whipped cream. So this is my mixing bowl. It has been chilling in my fridge for the better part of the day, along with my whisk attachment here on my KitchenAid. It's really important because it helps to beat the cream and get those like stiffer, pipeable peaks a lot faster, and I think it just makes it taste better. So, super important. It's just like one of those little tips that makes life easier for stuff like that when you're baking. I'm not making a ton here. We are going to do 90 milliliters of heavy whipping cream. We're going to throw that in here. We are going to add 3/4 of a tablespoon of sugar. So this is half of a tablespoon, so we're going to do half, and then a little less than half, and that'll be good. And then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of matcha powder. Full teaspoon. Okay, great. Everything in here. I'm just going to let this go, and then we'll come back when it's all done. I could be doing something while this is going, like working on the red bean paste, but I really don't want to talk over this the entire time. So I'll just see you guys back here in like 15 minutes. Okay, so that actually did not take that long. It only took about like 7 minutes. So here we are, matcha whipped cream. I know it doesn't look super appetizing because green stuff usually doesn't, but we're gonna give this like a quick taste just to make sure all the balances and ratios taste right, and we'll kind of work from there. Let's see. Matcha's good. I might throw, well, I was gonna say I could use a little more sugar, but like, it actually tastes pretty good, so I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. So now I'm going to put this in a piping bag because I'm going to be extra and pipe this onto the dorayaki, and then I'm going to throw that in the fridge while we are waiting on the batter to finish resting. The batter is done chilling, and so we are ready to grill, but we first have to heat the pan up. So we're going to heat a large non-stick skillet on low to medium heat, generally keeping it more toward the low end. We're going to let this heat up for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to put some oil on the pan. Our pan has been heating for 5 minutes. I can definitely feel the heat coming off of it. What we have to do is take a paper towel and wipe a neutral flavored oil over our paper towel, either like vegetable oil or canola oil. And so we wipe it in the pan to make sure that it's oiled, but then you have to wipe it off with a clean paper towel. That way, your pancakes have that nice, even, like, golden color to them, and they don't have spots on them. So I think we're ready to roll. Okay, do or die. Time to make some pancakes. I'm just going to use a ladle. Pancakes should take, I think, about 1.5 minutes on one side and then 20 to 30 seconds on the other side, so pretty quick bake. So here we go. There it is. We have part of a pancake right now. So we're going to wait until it starts bubbling around the edges, and then we'll flip it and do the rest of the pancakes. So one thing I'm kind of noticing as these are cooking is you have to have a really thin spatula just because the batter is really delicate when it's cooking, and it's going to want to like tear through it. And so I had to get like my like really, really thin spatula to be able to get up underneath it, and even then it still kind of like wants to resist a little bit, so just like be careful on that part. One trick I kind of discovered while making these is I greased my spatula with some Pam for the last batch, and it really helped to like get up underneath the pancakes and flip them over easier. Well, they got better as time went on and as I had more practice pouring them, but yeah, overall, I'm pretty impressed with how those turned out. And so now's the easy part, and that's just filling them. And it's also the fun part. So yeah, let's finish these off. First thing I'm going to do is make the red bean paste filling. I actually just have like this can of red beans, and so I'm just going to use these. Let's see if I can get up underneath here. Ooh, geez. The ratio for anko beans is basically a 1-to-1 of bean to sugar. Mash it up, and we're good to go. You might start with like 2 ounces. Yeah, we'll start there. So I'm just using a fork. I'm gonna mash it up, mix it up. I might need something a little bit stronger. I just realized I have a food processor. Yep, that's the way to go. Anyway, figure something out eventually. I'm just gonna throw these in here, and hopefully this will make my work a heck of a lot easier. In all honesty, it's pretty good, so we're just gonna go with that. But we gotta taste to make sure it's sweet enough, so. It's still a little beany, you could use a little more sugar. Okay, one more taste, let's see. Yeah, that's better. That's where it needs to be. The red bean filling is the easy one. I'm just gonna take a spoon, put it on there. You're supposed to kind of dome it in the middle. Pancake on top. So 2 sides gonna come down together. And voila, there's one dorayaki. Oh my gosh, that actually looks pretty good. Like, we'll do a cross section, but like, that actually kind of looks like a dorayaki. I'm really proud of that. So our last one, which is going to be like the fancy one, is with our matcha whipped cream, and I'm going to throw a strawberry like chopped up in the middle of it. So I think what I'm going to do, essentially, maybe I can do it up here, is I'm going to, I think, just like pipe little rosettes. You don't need to see me cut up strawberries. I love matcha and strawberry together. That's what I thought that would be a nice combination here. Other pancake. Dorayaki number 2. I'm surprised the rosettes kind of stayed rosette-y. I wasn't really expecting that, so yeah. Okay, moment of truth. I'm going to do a cross section of each of them, do a taste, and we'll see which one I like better. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a dorayaki. I'm proud of that. And we'll taste. I'm actually kind of amazed at how much like a dorayaki that actually tastes. Like, that turned out really well. Like, not gonna lie, I'm pretty proud of myself. All right, now is strawberry matcha. Go for the taste. Matcha whipped cream might be like my new favorite thing now. And the strawberry just kind of has that little bit of tart, which kind of balances everything out. So like, honestly, I think I like this one a little bit better, but they both turned out surprisingly well. Well, that's it for my adventures in dorayaki making. I think it turned out pretty successful, and I had a lot of fun. It wasn't super complicated, and yeah, it kind of satisfied my craving and reverse homesickness for some Japanese sweets. I encourage you to try and make this yourself because it wasn't super complicated, and if you can make pancakes, you can make dorayaki. Thanks for joining me on this little vlog adventure, and I have some more ideas in the wings, and so you'll have to be on the lookout for those. And I think they're all going to be kind of related to Japanese culture and different things like that in some way, shape, or form. And if we're in quarantine for much longer, then you'll be seeing more of that stuff come up. So keep your eyes out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.